Khojaly tragedy experienced exceptional brutality, even though many of us may not know about it, or here we are to learn about it. We must realize that conflict in parts of the world we may not be familiar with do have the potential to deeply impact our lives. Quite often, we remain in ignorance of victims of conflict and turmoil.
We found those pictures from our other relatives. By chance, who were not living in Khojaly, they used to visit us in Khojaly, and then they had our relatives' pictures. In different times, they shoot together. So we found those pictures through those relatives. So we couldn't take our pictures. We couldn't take anything. I remember my uncle just suddenly came, and it was like around 11, 12 o'clock. He told me, we have to leave. They just entered. And he gave me piggyback. I couldn't even take my shoes. Just like we entered to the forest, and in the forest, it's a dark, rainy, snow-cold forest. People started screaming, kids, youngers. And the first clash with the organized, armed soldiers started. And there I lost a lot of my family members, relatives. And actually, in Agdam, which is the city which is 15 kilometers away from Khojaly, I found out that those guys are missing, and they are still missing.
Occupation of Azerbaijani territory, for instance, is causing suffering for countless people to this very day. I hope you will join me in remembrance of the massacre and recognition of the ongoing suffering, and hoping for a fair and lasting solution to the conflict in the Southern Caucasus.
Try as an Azerbaijani community in universities and different organizations to sit in round table to discuss, because hate and aggression never solve any problem.
We really have to be participants, and we have to be physically active. I had a demonstration of what's happening tonight, and there are certain things that cannot be eradicated. Give an example: anti-Semitism, hatred, ideology. Okay, the only thing that we can do it, guns will not destroy it. It's only through education.
Nothing can prevent this from happening again, unless all of us join our efforts in commemorating this tragedy, honoring its victims, and standing up against xenophobia with a unified message of tolerance, coexistence, and peace.
I've learned something new that I did not know, which I will incorporate, in my presentation, because people do not know, like a lot of people do not know about the Uyghur people. Obviously, they do not know what happened in Azerbaijan. So I'm very honored, because every single day we can learn something.